former Jacksonville Jaguar and New England Patriot last season, even though he opted out in the 2020 season. Marquise Lee signs a deal here with the San Francisco 49ers. So Marquise Lee, 30 years old this season, he latches home with a new team, and we saw a couple good seasons out of Lee throughout his career. In 2016 and 2017 were his better years. 2018 he was out with the injury, and then 2019 he didn't have much impact. And like I mentioned last season, he's opted out. So right here, he really hasn't played football in 2 or 3 seasons here, is Marquise Lee. And he had some fantasy value earlier in his career, like I mentioned. So 2016, on 105 targets, he had 63 catches, 851 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 2017, 56 catches on 96 targets, 702 yards, and 3 TDs. And 2019, only 6 games for Lee. 4 targets, 3 catches, 18 yards. So he signs here with the 49ers, and he's more of a depth move, in my opinion, here for this 49er team. I don't see Lee stepping in and having a big role with this team. He'll probably be a 3rd or 4th receiver at best with Jimmy Garoppolo in this team. And right here, San Francisco, they're just trying to get things going this season after a bad season last year with injuries and stuff, especially after making the Super Bowl the year prior. So Marquise Lee, we know he's a pro. We know he's been around now for 6 or 7 seasons in the NFL, but I don't know what he has left in the tank. And to be honest, I don't know if he'll even make this San Francisco 49er team. But I think Marquise Lee, he'll make a football club this season, one way or the other, entering 2021. And hopefully he's healthy and he could stay on the field this season and have a role. But I don't think he'll have a fantasy football role or be a big role player for teams. Like I mentioned, he'll be a 3rd or 4th receiver at best, but most likely a special teamer this season. So Marquise Lee signs with the San Francisco 49ers, and he's pretty much a depth fill-in move here for Trent Taylor, who they lost earlier today to the Cincinnati Bengals.